While we have been dealing with severe weather around here, our weather warrior Tony Laubach has been chasing storms in the plains. But as Tony explains, the chase didn't go as planned. He gives us a breakdown in this morning's Weather Warrior Report.
Greetings from Salina, Kansas. I am the weather warrior Tony Laubach. With over 2,500 miles of driving, it was a busy week from start to finish, and it all got started in my former residence state.
Things got off to a super fast start in Colorado with an unexpected lightning show Friday night while on my way to my hotel. That led into an amazing day in far eastern Colorado, highlighted by watching this large, dusty tornado form within a quarter mile of me. Big, dusty tornado. I caught the second, more significant tornado near the town of Ray just a few minutes later. But this was all supposed to be the appetizer for Sunday, which was progged to be the biggest day of this system.
As an upper-level disturbance moves from New Mexico and into western Kansas this afternoon and evening, severe thunderstorms are forecast for parts of western into central Kansas and down into western Oklahoma. The best chances of severe storms with very large hail up to baseball size, damaging winds, and isolated strong tornadoes will be east and northeast of a dry line from near Dodge City southward to Coldwater and into western Oklahoma.
My starting target town was Coldwater, Kansas, in the extreme southern part of the state. When I arrived in town, there were dozens of other chasers in a chaser convergence, including my longtime chase partner and good friend, Ed Grubb, who is currently working with an ongoing research project. Ed was optimistic for the day's prospects.
Right now we've got good low-level moisture coming in. The winds are backing in, and I think with any luck at all, we should be chasing storms here within the next hour, 2 hours.
And right on schedule, storms fired just across the border in northern Oklahoma. It was slow to get itself together, but the storm began to step itself up later in the evening. So I've been on this storm for about an hour and a half right now, and it is finally starting to get its act together to my west. While repositioning, the storm really started to improve. And I'm starting to really see some cloud-based rotation in this thing. I think this is about a cycle or two away from really becoming a show. But that was as close as it would get. The storm would quickly die as it ran into cooler air, putting an end to the chase day. Pretty much a bust overall, and that's how it is in chasing. I mean, not every day is going to pan out. We're going to get ourselves into town tonight, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. The following day, I targeted northern Kansas as a secondary target play to southern Oklahoma. I would get on a decent hailer up in Bellevue, Kansas, but it was nothing compared to the massive show I missed out on in southern Oklahoma.
It was an extremely difficult way to end the week, having missed that Oklahoma event. But with 2 tornadoes in Colorado over the weekend and decent storms scattered about, it was still a good start to the trip. And while the next 7 days look to be spotty and marginal at best, storm chances ramp up again at the end of next week. For News 3, I'm meteorologist Tony Laubach, the Weather Warrior.
Tony lives a very exciting life.
Yeah, he sure does, man. Wow.